Recently, a group of top protein researchers were curious about just how much extra muscle you build by eating more protein. So they got together and they gathered every long-term growth study they could find, 62 in total, where participants lifted weights but ate different amounts of protein. Then they plotted all those results on a graph. Protein intake on the bottom, muscle growth on the side. In one study, participants ate what most lifters would call low protein, so 0.45 grams per pound of body weight. For someone who weighs 180 pounds, that's just 82 grams of protein a day, basically 2 chicken breasts. This mark on the y-axis represents how much growth they got. Now, what happens if you take a similar group of lifters, but you feed them double that, 4 chicken breasts per day? Using gym bro math, that should mean at least double the gains, right? Surprisingly, the growth was pretty much identical.
Obviously, I won't play the whole video. It's a 13 plus minutes video, so if you want to watch it, go to his page and watch it. But yes, I saw the video. You guys made sure of that. I was watching it last night from my bed, as you can see. With that being said, the whole 13 plus minute gap and analysis can be summarized with this chart. Nothing new, nothing groundbreaking, nothing we didn't already know. By using that recent study, he was basically just appealing to the audience because he's fully aware for some reason a lot of people have a really hard time hitting their daily protein target, or they find protein sources expensive. But once he summarized all the studies, he basically came to the exactly same numbers we already relied on. The takeaway is, yes, you can still build muscle by eating a little bit less protein than what's normally recommended. But if you want to maximize muscle protein synthesis, basically build as much muscle as your body is allowing it naturally, that is, you still need at least 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight, up to 1 gram per pound of body weight, and that upper limit is usually reserved for caloric deficit, for cutting phases, and the more aggressive the deficit is, the closer you want to get to that upper limit, to at least ensure muscle retention. Although he kind of mentioned that while trying really hard not to make it so obvious, what those studies indicate is that the less protein you eat during the prolonged deficit, during the cutting phase, the more muscle you're going to lose. And that's basically what this chart indicates. That's what those numbers are based on. There's a difference between gaining some muscle and maximizing muscle growth rate. That's basically the whole story behind this video. Again, yes, you can gain some muscle while eating less protein than what's normally recommended. But if you want to maximize muscle growth rate, you still want to hit that bare recommended minimum to maximize muscle protein synthesis, which is based on the sum of all the research we have, 0.7 grams per pound of body weight, or 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight. And also the fact eating more protein than that recommended minimum to maximize muscle protein synthesis won't necessarily do anything additionally for muscle growth rate. I'm fairly certain Jeff Nippard made a similar video recently and we came to the same conclusion. They're basically just appealing to the audience by showing them, explaining them what's a bare minimum to build any muscle. Guys, let's not complicate things. If you care about maximizing muscle growth rate, eat at least 0.7 grams per pound of body weight. If you're fine with gaining a little bit less muscle in the long run, then yes, you can probably pull it off with eating as little as 0.55 grams per pound of body weight. It's simple as that.